Top to bottom analysis. Top to bottom analysis. So now talk to me very quickly in the chat. Pick any pair you want me to do top to bottom analysis for. Right now, first 10 seconds, anybody's response I get, pick any pair you want me to do top to bottom analysis for an explanation. Any pair at all, quickly, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. See all of you people. NAS 100, GBP USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, Euro JPY. So I said the first response is what I will do. So Toyosi, you have it. NAS 400. But NAS 400 is not a currency pair. It's not a currency pair. So what we'll do is I will do NAS 400 and I will do what was the first currency pair? Judah Iyaba, GBP USD. So I'll do both of them. Right? So I will do both of them. Starting from NAS. Top to bottom analysis. Top to bottom analysis. Top to bottom analysis is very simple. Let's go to the monthly time frame. You always start your top to bottom analysis from the monthly. Start writing your notes. I don't prepare any slide for this particular class because this is a practical class. NAS 100. Someone said let's do currency pair. Yes, we'll do, but so I've given my word. So NAS 100. What do you notice? Is it in an uptrend or is it in a downtrend? NAS 100. Overall sentiment, is it in an uptrend or is it in a downtrend? Please talk to me quickly on the chat because we don't have time. Uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, up. Everybody's just giving their own opinions. Uptrend, downtrend, down. So how do you identify trend? Right? Trend is where did the market start? Where is the market at? Write that down. Where did the market start? Where is the market at? Market started here. Yeah. Market is currently here. Has it made progress or it has declined? It has made progress. So on the monthly time frame, it is in an uptrend. Why? Because we are still seeing higher highs, higher lows. See something here. If I'm going to pick it, I'll say this is a low, this is a high. 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 Here. All right? So here now, we can see say it's coming to retest this level here. If you would ask me, you can see it's coming to retest this level 1, or if it breaks structure, it's to come and retest this level 2. But after those two things, we're expecting it to move back up. So overall, you know that NAS 100 is an uptrend. Overall, NAS 100 is what? Is in an uptrend. Overall, it is what? It is in an uptrend. Then now, what makes up NAS 100? Let's do a little bit of fundamentals so you can see what I'm saying here. What makes up NAS 100 is okay. NASDAQ 100 is the 100 top countries, 100 top industrial and tech companies in the world. So in two indices, NAS 100 consists of industrial, technology, retail, blah 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 blah, which consists of banking companies, insurance firms, this. So NAS 100 like consists of. Let me look at the companies that are in NAS 100, just so you know. See the companies that are in NAS 100. These are real life companies. So all of them, their stock, if you add up their stock, these prices, if you add up all these prices together, right, it will give you the current market cap that you're seeing here. So currently, we wear this in NAS 100. Currently, what is your NAS 100? Currently, you see that NAS 100 is 11,357. If you add up all of these things together, all these companies that you're seeing, their price, we add up their price to give you exactly what you're seeing there. Exactly what you're saying there. So what does that tell you? That NAS 100 is real life companies, 1. Number 2 is no company wants their stock to go down, so they'll keep fighting to make sure their stock is going up. Right now, their stock is going down, right? Because it's coming to get a better support so it can start going up. That's the honest truth. So nobody wants their stocks to go down. Because of that, overall, NAS 100 is in an uptrend. Overall, that's why South Africa, they are the best NAS 100 traders. Why? Because they know that NAS 100 overall is in an uptrend. All right, overall, it has to be in an uptrend. No matter any retracement is doing, it will still go back and recover and go to the upside. So don't mind all these things that these guys, that NAS 100 is showing you here. Overall, NAS 100 is in an uptrend. So you are not looking to know anything aside. See, the buys are usually more than the sales on NAS. Except for this zone here, where we are seeing heavy sale. After this reversal pattern, honestly, anybody should have sold because you have seen reversal pattern. Remember, we spoke about it, and then it was an all-time high. We spoke about this reversal pattern. That's evening star, this reversal pattern. After this, on the monthly time frame, you'd have just started selling. Imagine you were selling from the close of that to, let's say your target is here, right? This lowest body here. You keep your stop loss a little bit above. You can't put your stop loss here. That's crazy because you don't have that money, honestly. So let's say you just keep your stop loss somewhere you can bear, right? Overall, what will you be talking about? We're talking about massive profit now, like massive profit, right? So overall, NAS 100 is an uptrend. Any sale is just happening because it's coming to get a better support. That's one thing you need to know. It's coming to get a better support. Next, you go to your weekly time frame. You see, we have not identified any major point, or let's even do something a little more further. A little more further is identify your major points. Change it to line chart. Change it to line chart and identify your major points. You see this point here as a major point. Why? Because this was the last low before this huge upward move on the line chart. If you don't know how to pick your line chart, come here and highlight your line chart. You I highlighted my line chart and my Ikinashi. So highlight yours too. So on the monthly time frame, that's the strong confluence area one. Another confluence area on the monthly time frame is this place because you see plenty lines lying down on that place. See line here 1, line here 2, line here 3, line here 4. So that's a strong area, right? A very strong area of confluence. Another strong area of confluence on the monthly time frame is this point. Why? You see 3 lines there. Line 1, line 2, line 3. So I would like to lock it so that it will remain locked. Sorry, I'm not supposed to delete it. Lock. I hope you are following me. I'm just to leave class, please. I'm quite busy at the moment. Sure, it's your choice. Remember, everybody knows what's valuable to them and they work with it. But I understand that you're occupied with something. That's fine. So I've picked out the 3 strong confluence areas I can see on my own chart here. Then next, you go to your weekly time frame. Same thing you're doing on your monthly. So you're doing on your weekly. Identify strong confluence areas too. So a strong zone. Now I'll mark it this one out as a zone. Is from this point. See, I'm picking this high, this low, this high. So all of this place here. It's a strong confluence area for me. Personally, if you would ask me. It's a strong confluence area for me. Why? It also aligns. Let me lock it too. It also aligns with, see, this guy here. This lowest bottom here. So then I can change my line charts. Now, are you seeing that it's making more sense? Top to bottom analysis is now making more sense. All right? It's now making a little more sense. So you are seeing now that it's an uptrend. Don't mind what it's currently doing. This guy is in an uptrend, right? This guy is what? This guy is in an uptrend. The reason we are seeing this huge sale was because of this head and shoulder we saw here. See head and shoulder. Head. Left shoulder, right shoulder. After right shoulder. So I'm expecting that if market does not recover here. Sorry, I lock my Chrome regularly. So that's just what we're expecting anyways. But that's not the concept for now. So you mark out your pivot points. After marking out your pivot points, now it gives you a clear understanding of what the market is. The market is in an uptrend, but currently we are seeing a downward move. So it would be foolish of me, right? To be trying to, in the sense, go against the trend. The current trend is that the market is still selling, unless we see a clear break of structure or a clear confirmation for a buy. And that's beyond the daily time frame before we see that. So on this weekly time frame, what are we doing now? We draw our trend line. Please follow me. And now someone will ask, where do you draw a trend line from, coach? Trend line, you draw trend line from first. See, If you draw a trend line from here, you can't catch everything. Are you God? You can't catch all of the trend. If you draw a trend line from here, you can't catch everything because it's going to be irrelevant to the chart. It's like noise. So what you want to do is to draw a trend line from this current, the swing low, right? You can't even draw an uptrend line here because the market is currently downtrending. So I'll draw a downtrend line, okay? So I'll draw a downtrend line from here. So for a buy, if market breaks above the trend line and retest it, then we can think of buying. Are you seeing what I'm doing here? So now this is locked. I'll lock this one too. Now it comes to the daily. How many times should we zoom out, Emperor? Zoom out the way you can see now. Zoom out so you can own your chart. Be in control of your chart. Don't let your chart control you. Be in control of your chart. You need to see the chart and know what the chart is doing. The chart is just a baby to you. Be in control of your charts. So I won't tell you zoom out 10 times or zoom out 1 time. My screen is small. Please manage it. As my screen is large, I would have been able to see all of these things clearly. But however, can you guys still hear me? Sorry. I think we need to end this meeting very soon because my sister just called me now. There's a little bit of emergency. I need to attend to. So I think we need to end this call pretty soon. So we just have to be very fast. God, please show up. Oh, wow. Okay. This is well. All right. So we spoke about the reversal pattern. First reversal pattern, and you have to backtest every reversal pattern if it really works in that space you're talking about. So reversal pattern 1 is that those 3 selling candles that occurs congruently. After that, does the market sell? So after these 3 sell candles, what do we see? The market sold, right? After these 3 buy candles, what do you see? This one, I told you it has to be in an area of value. After these 3 sell candles, the reason the market did not sell because 1, the candle left so many wicks at the top. I told you many times that the candle must not have so much wicks at the top, just tiny wicks. So yeah, we saw 3 candles here, 3 buy candles. After these 3 buy candles, did the market buy? Yes. What next? This 3 buy candle is not valid because it has a long wick at the down. What else? These 3 buy candles, no wicks at the down. What do we see? Okay, but right. So reversal pattern, we see that same reversal pattern here. 3 buy candles here. We just saw 3 buy candles, right? With little or no wicks at the downward side. So what are we expecting? We're expecting market to buy from here, honestly. And number 2, it aligns with what? The monthly confluence zone that we marked out. I don't know if you are following me. It aligns with the monthly confluence zone that we marked out. So when NAS 100 comes to this 110, and then it is in a psychological level. Psychological level is 11,000, 11,005, 12,000, 12,005, 13,000, 13,005. All those whole numbers, they are called psychological levels. All right. So I'd like to open a buy position from here. My stop loss will be below the psychological level. That's 10,900. I think 10,900 will be my stop loss. Then my target will be the next monthly confluence zone, which is this area. That's what I'm going to look at. So I just gave you a signal. But then, does that confirm a buy? Not at the moment. Does that confirm a buy? Not at the moment. Not at the moment. When we saw a reversal pattern here, this reversal pattern we told you about, morning star and evening star, this morning star here. What the market do, please? he bought aggressively. Okay, so now you now go to the 4 hours. Remember, we are marking out our pivotal points. So please follow me clearly. Let me lock this one too. We're marking out our pivotal points too, right? And then the reason I'm comfortable buying here, look at, is because it's still within the trend line. That's like a retracement move, but the market is currently selling, but the retracement move to the next sell. The next sell will occur on the trend line. So the retracement move is what we are trying to catch here. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. We're trying to catch was the retracement. So now, on the 4 hour chart, what are we seeing? On 4 hour chart, what are we seeing? Now on the 4 hour chart, what is NAS 100 doing now? It's giving us gaps, okay? It's still having a solid sell momentum, okay? You're seeing multiple week rejections all of this place. Multiple week rejection, one, okay? And what else? We saw the market came to this last buy candle before the sell and it's dropping massively. So we missed out on that move. However, that was a nice one on NAS for that. Okay. Then we see that market has formed liquidity. Liquidity is this double top here. Our market will come and clear up the liquidity up to this point of interest. This is the next sell point of interest. So that will be my take profit zone. Okay. Are you following me? Are you following me? That'll be my next take profit zone, right? Because that's what market just did. Okay. Then next, we have to see if there'll be in the sense, we have to look if there will be an economic news that will push this market, because right now it is not safe to buy. Why? It's not in our point of interest. We're expecting market to come and do something like this first, yeah? Then that's to form a pattern, yeah. I don't know the pattern to form, but that's to form a pattern, yeah. Then before we will not take it upward. But that's to form a pattern there. If not me, I will not enter. All right. I like my money, I like my life. I will not enter if I don't see a clear pattern. Honestly, I won't enter, right? So now, this is like top to bottom analysis of NAS. NAS is going to buy, right? It's going to buy, but looking at it from the monthly time frame, we are buying from the monthly confluence zone, and we are looking at riding it all the way to the next resistance. We're looking at riding it all the way to the next resistance. And I told you many times that markets usually come and clear off build-ups. These are liquidity build-ups. So that's where the banks are targeting. Banks are targeting that place, so they'll come and clear it off later on. Still, when banks targeted all of this liquidity build-up, what did they do? Please, they came to clear it off. And they come with gaps. This is large gap, very mad stuff. They come with gaps. So expect that they will do the same thing, right? So basically, that's what I'm expecting on NAS. And I will not go any lower than the 1 hour time frame. I will not go any lower than the 1 hour time frame. Right? So the 1 hour time frame, I want to see a clear reversal pattern, a very clear reversal pattern on the 1 hour time frame. So yeah, you see this institutional block also was respected here. Last buy before the massive sale, market is selling from there again on the 1 hour chart. But market needs to come down to my point of interest and form maybe this bullish engulfing, maybe it needs to form a strong reversal pattern. This bullish engulfing was valid, but it was not valid in a point of interest. That's why it just bought for a while and sold. All right, so I need to see clear reversal pattern in my area of interest. Then I'll now call out the trade for my team. So that is like top to bottom analysis for NAS 100. All right, now let's quickly run. I've kept it in my watch list. Let's run to GBP USD quickly. I can't pick this chart because this chart, I use this chart every single day. So I'll pick this one instead on GBP USD. Let me delete all of the information. No, I don't want to delete it too. Let's go to the monthly. Oh, it's the same thing. Let me delete it now. So I'll just do it at once. So on the monthly, you change to your line chart, same thing. Pick out your conference. This is one conference here. Right? This area, like market has come there so much. See, market has come there. Anytime market comes there or comes close, market just runs away. Second conference is this lower position here. Anytime market comes, the market runs away. Third confluence is this position here. When the market comes, the market runs away. Fourth confluence is this trading style like trading like banks, definitely. Hello? I'm coming. I'm trying to just round up this class, please. Can you still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? All right, great. So I don't need to mark out too many confluences. I've marked out the ones that are relevant to where market is currently. This is where market is currently, right? Then weekly time frame. I'm seeing a confluence area on the monthly, but I wanted to see it clearly on the weekly. So weekly time frame, we have this as a confluence. Yes. Every time market came to that place, market did something good. So that's another confluence area on the weekly time frame, right? You can even mark it out as a zone. Mark it out as a zone. Mark it out as a zone. Then I change your candlestick chart. So can you see what's going on now? So that line chart helps you avoid all the noise that has been built up, avoids all the noise, right? So on the weekly chart, draw your trend line, same thing. Wait, let's go to the monthly and draw our trend line. Let's go to the line chart on the monthly. Draw a trend line first for the line chart. Market is currently what? Market is currently selling. Then now candlestick charts. Oh, I think it's similar. But candlestick, I like picking the wicks. I don't leave money on the table. Because line chart will remove the wick. For me, I beg, give me my wick. So let's label this candlestick trend line blue. So that we know that that is line chart trend line. This one, block it as white. All right. So next is you go to your daily time frame. Same thing. But now your daily time frame, you're looking to identify key reversal points because you have identified that this where market is currently is a reversal point. Where market is currently is a reversal point because over the months, whenever market came there, it ran out, came there, ran out, came there, ran out. So you're looking to identify what key reversal points. Very key words, very key reversal points. You know, I told you guys GPUs will sell crazily. People did not believe me. Check what they did today. Anyway, I'm tired of talking. However, we are seeing something being formed. It's not just clear. I'm seeing inverted head and shoulder right now. It's not just clear. It's not just a clear one yet. This is like for a buy. It's not just clear yet. So I can't bank on that. However, on GBPUSD, I'm expecting that it will either fall lower to this previous structure before it goes up. GBPUSD will either fall lower, then go up, or from where it is currently, it just begins to go up. Either of them. I'm expecting it to go up to that trend line. So if I open a position on GBPUSD, before I open any position, let me go to the 4-hour charts. Look for confirmation. Have you seen a clear confirmation? No, sir. All right. We have not seen any clear confirmation because this confirmation wanted to bank on was just an influence of other block. It was not because of market wanted to actually sell and be buy. It was just other block. Even this other one too was just because of other block, not because market wanted to buy. So I want to say clear confirmation. So I told you guys market to sell up to this point, to this other block. What did it do here? Clean stuff, very clean. Quasimodo pattern, but I don't want to talk about it so that it doesn't be as if I'm boasting. But that's what market will do, right? So right now, I'm expecting that this guy, okay, yeah, right now, what are we seeing? Please, unbiased, unbiased on GBP Unbiased, we are seeing what from this swing high, okay, where was the last high before the break of structure? This high, We can draw our trend line from here. Last high before the break of structure. So last high before the break of structure, we can draw a trend line here. What does that mean? If market breaks that trend line, comes and retests it, we'll buy. So if market does something like this, right? After it's going up like this, hit here, break of structure, retest, then we can buy, right? Then we can buy. So all of this box is a pivotal point for me on GBP USD. If GBP USD does something like this, I'd love to open a long position. But I can't just open a long position till I see a clear and strong reversal pattern. I have not seen yet, my people. How do we lock up our lines? Look at now, click on it, then you see something like padlock. Yeah. Just click on it, see something like padlock, then you padlock it. Once you show padlock, then that's locked. So basically, I would be expecting something like this, but at this point, I must see a clear reversal pattern, honestly. And because I'm going to swing it, I'll put like 50 pips. I'll put like 50 pips, and my take profits will be on the, let me go to the daily again. My take profits, sorry, daily. My take profits will be on the trend line. So I'll be looking at something like this, risking 50 pips to get about 1,000 plus pips, which is reasonable. I take profit to be on the trend line. That monthly trend line. That will be my take profits. I want to see a clear reversal first. I've not seen, right? I've not seen a clear reversal. So on the 1 hour chart, what's the market doing currently on the 1 hour chart? Trying to look for structure. It has not formed any much structure. It just cleared out liquidity, and that also does not really form any structure that we can work with or bank on. So right now we need to see a clear reversal pattern before we look for any long position. And this trend line that we're respecting needs to break it. All right, it needs to what? It needs to break it. So basically, that's what I'm looking at on GBP USD. That's top to bottom analysis. Then now for your entries, I told you already, you need to see reversal pattern. So after you see reversal pattern, maybe 3 candles straight, or morning star, or bullish engulfing, or any reversal pattern. Now come to your 15 minutes and look for ways to enter at other blocks. Let's assume, I'm not saying we have seen, but let's assume we have seen one, and that one now happened where it is currently. Let's just assume. I'll now go to 15 minutes and look for this type of other block now where I want to enter from. So when market now comes there, I will enter. Instead of just entering from here, all of these pips, I can save all of these pips by waiting for market to come into this other block and tap it and buy from there, right? From here, I think it might buy for a while. If you would ask me, from this one, I think GBP USD might buy for a while because it has respected everything it needs to respect. And 4-hour candle wants to close soon. And it's leaving weak at the top, meaning markets will go back and cover that week. So I think that's pretty much what I'll be expecting on GBP USD. Anything outside that, you won't find me doing that. So that's top to bottom analysis. Use the same thing. Your assignment for every group pick two currency pairs. Or no, one currency pair, one indices. There are different indices. So we have US 30, we have German 30, we have US 100, like NAS 100 also. Just pick any indices and any currency pair, and you guys will analyze it together. That's your assignment to be submitted tomorrow morning. Pick any currency pair of your choice and any indices of your choice, analyze it together as a team, and get back to me. So that's top to bottom analysis. You always want to enter at an order block, right? So after seeing your confirmation, wait for another block, maybe on 15 minutes or 5 minutes, or wait for another block so you can snipe price and get little or no drawdown. I love you, everybody. Take care.